Hi. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to cook and how to consume vegetables because it is very very important. Many a times we cut or we cook the vegetables in the wrong way, and if we are doing that, then we are losing on a lot of nutrients, a lot of antioxidants that are present naturally in these vegetables. So the first mistake that a lot of women do is to cut or chop the vegetables long before they are actually cooked. When you do this, what happens is that the sunlight and the oxygen from the air acts on the vegetables and that can cause oxidation. So see, if you cut potatoes or if you cut apples and things like that, you will see that they turn brown within no time. This is the result of oxidation. So one should prevent chopping vegetables long time before they are cooked. You should just wash these vegetables in simple cold water. Wash them thoroughly. In these pandemic times, we have seen that a lot of women are using many substances to wash the vegetables, which can be harmful. I have seen women washing the vegetables in sanitizers or in certain other solutions. Now these chemicals and these substances can really be harmful, so no need of doing that. Just dipping the vegetable for some time in plain water or salt water and then washing it thoroughly before chopping is sufficient enough. The second mistake that many women do is to peel off the skin of these vegetables. Example is we try to peel off the potato skin, but do you know that the skin of the potato contains a lot of minerals and lot of phytonutrients and antioxidants. So if we cook potatoes by peeling them, you are going to surely lose on all these substances that are present naturally. So this is the second mistake. So do not cook the vegetables by peeling off their skin, especially vegetables like potatoes, tomatoes, brinjals. All these contain a lot of phytonutrients and antioxidants and trace elements in their peel itself, rather than in the vegetable. The third thing is, of course, sometimes we chop off the stems. So stems of things like broccoli or things like cauliflower, they contain the maximum trace elements or minerals in the stem. So ensure that you include the stem while cooking. Do not chop off the stem. The fourth thing that I would advise is, sometimes we have questions whether we should eat or consume vegetables raw or cooked. A lot of vegetables, when cooked, release lot of trace elements. If you eat the same vegetable raw, the calcium or the magnesium in the vegetable may not be released. So cooking and boiling that vegetable actually releases that extra amount of calcium that is present in the vegetable. So it is always preferred that you cook the vegetable in the right way before consuming it. Of course, there are certain things which you can consume raw as well, but by far cooking the vegetables is the best practice. Now, how do we cook? Whether we cook it in a pressure pan or whether we do open cooking. Now, again, here there is a lot of discussion about how we can save energy if we cook in a pressure pan. But by cooking in a pressure pan or a pressure cooker, you are losing out on a lot of nutrients. Rather than doing that, if it is possible and if you have time, then open cooking method would be the best. Now, one more tip I want to give you is, how do we cut the vegetables? Many times we are following a practice where we chop the vegetables in smaller and smaller pieces. Now, when we do that, it is going to increase the surface area of the vegetables, and thereby we are going to lose a lot of nutrients and lot of phytonutrients and minerals by chopping them into small pieces, or in fact chopping them and washing them. That is also another practice which we must avoid. We should always remember that we should wash the vegetables before we chop them. Do not chop them in small pieces. Instead, make medium sized pieces so that they retain the nutrients in them. By following these four or five tips, I'm sure you will understand that it is important not only to just consume vegetables but consume them in the right way, so that you take benefit of the nutrients, the trace elements that are present naturally in them, and thereby leading a happy and a healthier life. Thank you for viewing, and goodbye till next time. Bye.